buying and kidnapping everywhere in Edo State. Now, if you look inwardly, check properly, you might be so shocked that some community leaders, traditional rulers, they might just be part of whatever is happening. Now, in Edo North, one of the traditional rulers has been suspended while the secretary, as we speak, is in police custody because of incessant buying of people and kidnapping in that region. Now, this is the press release. April 21st, 2025, Governor Ukpebolo orders immediate suspension of Agenebude traditional ruler Dr. George Oshiakpi Egabo over kidnapping. Edo State Governor Monday Ukpebolo has ordered the immediate suspension of Dr. George Oshiakpi Egabo, the Okumagbe of Uwano Kingdom, Agenebude, Esako East local government area of Edo State, over recent cases of incessant kidnapping and killings in his domain. Already, his secretary, Chief Peter Omoagbemi, has since been arrested by the relevant authorities following a recent incident that led to the death of a palace chief, late John Ihamate. The suspension of this traditional ruler is indefinite. Now, sometimes I'll tell some persons, before anything can happen within your house, be it an intruder, armed robber, kidnapping, it is very, very rare for them to come in without having an informant within the house. Before anybody can lay ambush or an attack against any household, one of them might have studied the environment, the rooms, everything that has to do with that compound before coming in. Otherwise, they might meet the greatest surprise of their life. They studied before they carry out an attack. So, if these persons out there, those Fulani herdsmen, have never in any way come across a situation whereby they have one-on-one rapport with either the community heads, Nogie, leaders, whatever, it might just be an influential person in that community, I don't think some of them will just have that mindset of coming in with their cows. If you recall, you will still remember that there was a particular Fulani herdsman that was also doing video. He said before they can move into any community for grazing, they have to first and foremost settle the community. Now, I want to, at this point, beg everybody out there. If Fulani herdsman is still terrorizing the community, please, you guys have to call the village heads, the youth leader, those influential persons in that community. You guys have to ask them some certain questions. What agreement do they have with them? If there's none, then you guys know what to do. If there is, they need to go back and tell them we don't need them anymore. Because some of them have collected money, sold the community out to them, giving them 10 years of open grazing. You don't expect me now. I've paid you that I'll be bringing my cows to your community just to feed them. Then after some time, the villagers are now saying we don't need you anymore. I might be tempted to fight back. But just that what most of these people are doing is that the fact that you pay somebody or pay a community head to do just that doesn't mean you have the right to take your cow and begin to eat crops of another person's farmland. And that is where some of these people are going against whatever the agreement they had with that community head. So if you check this one properly, the secretary was arrested. I believe might have given information that was made available to the governor before he now made that pronouncement that this man, as highly placed as he is in that area, he needs to be suspended. Because whether you like it or not, this government doesn't joke with traditional rulers. But for him to have come to that extent of saying that he should be suspended, that goes to show that that man's hands wasn't clean. And outside that, so long as he's been suspended, it's not above the law. If it is found wanting, I believe they have to take him to the police station and let the law take its course. Doing that will also send that right signal to every other community leaders out there. Because if not an agreement that was breached, and I said this thing is what you are giving me and I've given you mine, in the end, Probably the community is now saying we don't need you, of which somebody have taken money or taken something from them. Under normal circumstances, I don't see any reason why you should just take arm against anybody. I'm not saying this just to make sure that I'm in support of whatever Killer Herdsmen are doing. No, I'm totally against it. So what I'm saying with this video, every communities out there, call your leader, ask them some serious questions. These people are here. Without them meeting you in the first place and giving them that go ahead, I don't think all these people will be here doing their open grazing, which is not okay with the community. If they said yes, you guys have to look for a way to resolve it and let them make a proper pronouncement to that same Fulani herdsman that you once meet one-on-one with before he now tells his people to come and doing open grazing that we don't need you anymore. I believe with this, solution will be on the way. Anyway, whatever you think, share and follow the page. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.